The Ram-7 is the most powerful weapon in Warzone, if you can control its power.
Oh, that landing in right here. Landing in right here.
Ooh, the Ram.
I'm cheating.
Got one.
Oh my god, you loaded the gun, that's all I'm asking. I fucking knew it.
So let me explain my opening statement. I know everyone is so obsessed with TTKs or what the best time to kill gun is in Warzone, and the Ram doesn't quite claim that title, but let me introduce you to another stat, DPS. So we're over here on truegamedata.com, which is, if you're unfamiliar with it, a fantastic resource for understanding the different stats in Warzone. I've got what I think to be some of the top tier, kind of higher damage assault rifle primaries in Warzone. We got the Ram-7, the Cold War AK, EM2, XM4, and the Modern Warfare M4A1. So I know there's lots of other options, but these are some of the higher damage type weapons. So we've got the Ram here in orange, and it has the highest damage per second out of all of these guns that I have selected. So up close ranges, so out all the way till about 42 meters or so, it is #1 when it comes to DPS. And now if we look back at TTKs, the Cold War AK here in purple actually is a little bit faster than the Ram. But again, that depends on hitting all of your shots. Like I said, DPS is a bit better when it comes to kind of overall consistency with how much damage you can expect to put out. Now, when we look at range in this light blue color, you're gonna see this is the EM2. And essentially the EM2 and the Ram are tied neck and neck at long ranges, so 40 meters plus. But the EM2, it's a great gun, very, very good, but it has a lot of vertical recoil and it shoots very slow. So whereas the Ram, it shoots a lot faster, meaning missing one bullet is not nearly as big of a deal as missing one bullet is with the EM2. Now I have a lot of playtime with the Ram-7. Probably tell because it's one of the few guns I have Obsidian with. And the Ram has a unique recoil pattern, which a lot of people do not like. Essentially, it kicks up for the first few bullets and then it goes pretty hard to the left. Now, it's one of the only guns in the game that does this. It has a lot more horizontal recoil than it does vertical recoil. So a lot of people will say they just do not like this gun because of that. And in my opinion, it's not that the Ram has any more recoil than any other guns, it's just different. I mean, the Cold War AK, if you look at how much it travels up, is a lot more than how much this one travels to the left, if that makes sense. So essentially what I'm saying is if you can get used to that recoil, the Ram is one of the best primary assault rifles in Warzone because of the damage it can put out. So this is the build I was running on my Ram-7. It's a pretty standard build for a long range primary. Going with a Monolithic suppressor for that longest range, keep our bullets suppressed as well. The Ranger barrel is the longest and biggest barrel for the Ram. It will help with our recoil control and then add range. The Commando Foregrip is, in my opinion, the best attachment when it comes to reducing recoil on this, because it seems like the foregrips, the Merc or the Ranger, they help a little bit more with vertical recoil in my opinion, whereas the Commando helps stabilize things and makes it easier to control when it comes to the Ram especially. Now we're definitely going to go with the largest magazine of 50 mags. That's the only option you have for the Ram-7. The default 30 is definitely not enough because this gun does shoot fast. That is by far the biggest downside to the Ram-7, is it only has 50 mags and it shoots fast. So it's hard to, get like an entire quad wipe with one clip. Now for the optic, this is, use your preference. I love the blue dot. I have the blue dot unlocked. So I really like either using the Corp Combat Holo sight, or I use the PBX Holo sight personally because it's the same thing basically as the Corp. but it's a little bit wider. If you don't have the blue dot unlocked, I would definitely say go with the VLK. Now, when I am running the RAM on Verdansk, I usually do use the VLK because it has slightly more zoom than the Holo sights. But on Rebirth, where there's a lot more mid-range fights, I really like the Holo sight. So guys, I ended up dropping over 20 kills in this gameplay on Rebirth Island, and I totally, you know, honestly, when they made all the big changes to the guns, when like they went through and nerfed pretty much every gun in Warzone, the RAM got hit with a pretty hard nerf, and I really thought, it's probably not worth it anymore. But now that they've been going through and they've been nerfing some of the Cold War guns like the Krig, the Farah, they just nerfed the Cold War AK and the XM4 slightly. I really think if you can control the recoil on the RAM is probably the best assault rifle in Warzone. Yep, I said it. I'm telling you, I think this thing is that good. But watch the gameplay, enjoy it. Now, the other gun I am using in this gameplay is the Cold War MP5. I know a lot of people are going to be asking about that. The video on that one's coming next. So if you want to see that one, make sure to subscribe, turn those notifications on so you don't miss it, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Wow, that's still going. What the heck?
No sniper. He just landed on us, I think.
Guy on the roof, cook.
Okay.
Hit. Down. Nice little present for you. Alright. 2-1 beat. Oh, behind us! Where the fuck did he come from?
I'm coming, I'm coming, Cap. I'm coming.
Okay.
Landed on you.
Fucker.
Got one down. You tried to RPG me. So down when you take damage. There's one right on the buy.
On our side?
Oh, I got him. There are people at security as well. I'm gonna go to securities.
Might be one actually. I don't know if they got a res or not.
Right here.
There's a guy right on top of me.
That's what she said.
Jackass.
Oh!
Oh no! Where did you come from? Oh, you fucking asshole.
Hell gun!
Oh my god, who loaded the gun? That's all I'm asking.
Literally floated in.
I fucking knew it.
Well, thank you for throwing that loadout. I'm going right back to it.
You're welcome.
Eye down low.
You got me?
There's a guy in living quarters too. Big house. There's 2 of them. Downed one up here. That shot was.
That one on the roof.
Stop fucking camp.
I'm not camping. Literally trying to kill you guys. On that orange ping.
Broke him. He's stuck in the door, downed him. First floor window. The big green, broken.
Oh, Steve.
Hold that kill.
We're out of ammo. 2 guys, 3 guys in there. Nice. Good shots, Brandon.
Cough behind me.
I don't have any ammo, guys. That's why I'm sitting back here.
I'm gonna try to give you that fire thing. No, he's down. Oh, guy landing in right here. Landing in right here. Yeah. Yeah.
Shredded those dudes.
Why is there 7 people left? Like, what?
Am I dropping in? This guy's floating.
Nice shot.
Oh, there we go.
2 people left.
Beam him. Beam him.
Oh, let me get a 20.
Oh,
He's in the water.
Let me get a 20.
I just need one. Where's he at?
Oh!
I got my 20. I'm good.
I got the down.
Behind you guys. Behind you guys.
You take him down.
Oh man, dude, we were working with the Ram that game. Holy moly. 7k damage. Woo, we just destroyed that lobby. 21, 21, 21.